Hey guys, welcome back to the Sensu Pub channel. Some of us just have that one thing that nobody pays attention to, but deep down in your heart, you really believe in it. It can be a certain battle card or a certain leader card. Sometimes it can be you yourself. Most probably is. As for me, it is gonna be this leader card. Here you go. Other than this extremely beautiful color and artwork that this card has that works so well with me, I truly believe that this card has some serious untapped potential to it. Series 9 is a very well designed set in my opinion, and this card is no exception. So I want to welcome you to my fun take and a revisit to the Android 20 Bionic Renaissance deck profile Beta Evolution Booster upgrade. See you guys after the short intro. Hey guys, I want to welcome you back from the intro. We will be taking a look at Android 20 Bionic Renaissance Leader. This is going to be a fun deck, so don't expect to top your local with this deck. However, if you're looking for fun, you are at the right place and you are definitely in the right channel. Alright, and if you're just looking for the deck profile, you can skip this video to the end, and that is where you can have an overview of all the cards that I am playing in this deck. Alright, but I really encourage you to stick around because I am gonna be spending some time to talk about how to play this deck. Alright, so the leader, Android 20, activate main once per turn, look up the top 3, pick a Android that is yellow or green, put it into your hands, the rest of the card underneath your deck. Take note, this is activate main. You don't have to swing when you don't have to swing to draw that one card. So during your first turn, activate main just to draw that one card. Alright, on 4 or less life, untap 2 and awaken this leader. When this leader it's awakened, when he attacks, you get to draw a card. You lose that search ability, which is really good. I wish that he still has that search ability. However, activate main once per turn, tap 1 green if there's no other cards in your battle area, not battle card, no other cards. So you cannot even have a few cards in your battle area. If you do that, you get to pick something that is green or yellow that is Android 3 or less and play it in rest mode with its skills negated. How good is this skill? Not really that good. You really don't want to activate it. If you are activating it, that means you are in some kind of trouble. Alright, so why do I play this leader? Because he is a green Android and he has a very powerful and overly underrated search ability. Cell does have the search cell leader does have a more powerful search ability. However, he needs to discard 1. If you are playing Android deck that does not discard, does not play from the drop area, this is my better pick if you're playing green and yellow Androids. Yep. Alright, so Android 14 and 15 target acquired. This is going to be the first battle card that we are playing, and it is new from the Beta Evolution Booster. How good is this card? It is pretty good, but maybe not in the way that you were thinking, because this card is good in my opinion when it comes to the permanent. If your leader card it's a yellow or Android card, reduce the combo cost of this card by 1. So this can help you with your arrival with just 0 plus 5k. So you can just use this as a green and yellow energy with energy exhaust. However, but for just arrival, this card is simply amazing. So we will be playing around with the arrival mechanics. We do have new green and yellow Androids arrival that is so good. I will introduce them later after we take a look at this auto. When your opponent has 2 or more energy, when this card is played, look up the top 10 cards on your deck, pick one Android 13, 4 or less, and play it with its skills negated. How often are we going to be using this? Not much. I used it twice, and I was lucky one time and I was unlucky one time. Look at top 10, seems a lot, but we are not doing this whole Android 13 chain, so chances are try not to do this. Alright, we are using this for the arrival. Of course, with arrival, we are playing 2 copies of Dr. Gero, Progenitor of Terra. This helps us with the arrival at the same time. So 6 copies, 6 chances for you just to do arrival. The first arrival target, of course, it's going to be the new card, Android 13. The mission begins. How good is this card? Right up there. right up there. This card is so good. He is a 20k double striker that comes in as a rival for just 1 green energy. However, at the start of your opponent's turn, they choose 2 of their battle cards and KO it. There was one game that I was playing against like Bergamo, Universe 9, and they were unable to set up their board because Android 13, every time I pass turn, they have to pop 2 of their cards that they do not have barrier yet. Yep, and activate main, tap 1, send this card from your drop area to your warp. If this card is being taken out, you can still pop your opponent's battle card 3 or less. Pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, so the next arrival, it's gonna be Android 18 and Krillin, the power couple arrival for 1 green. You can choose one of these things that once they arrive, you can choose one of these things when your opponent chooses 1 card in their hands and place it in their drop area. Or choose one of their keyword skill from one of their opponent's battle card in rest mode and negate it for the duration of the turn. So you can use it aggressively, defensively, however you want to choose it. Alright, but then the second skill, which is choose a keyword skill on one of your opponent's battle card in rest mode, take note, it gets around barrier because it doesn't choose a battle card, it chooses a keyword skill on a battle card. That is very different. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that this is the official ruling. So how are you going to use this card to the best of its ability? So when your opponent goes for the game, when they go for triple strike, double strike, quadruple strike, arrival, bring down the power couple, choose their quadruple strike, double strike, triple strike, they thought they're going in for the game, they combo their whole hands, pick their keyword skill, remove it regardless of barrier because you're not targeting the battle card. Once again, I would like to say that you're targeting a keyword skill, remove it, and you survive just with 2 cards. Good? Pretty good. Alright, so but why are we doing a rival? It's because with charismatic villain, so you can actually do this thing in turn 3 already. So in turn 2, you arrival Android 13. During your opponent's turn, you charismatic villain, pop one of their battle card. If they have nothing to pop, still play charismatic villain, because you want to get up to 9, because we will be doing successor for 3 energy. It is gonna be Super 17 Hellstorm Unleash. How good is this card? Once again, over there. Okay, so you are never gonna swing with your leader card unless, or your battle card against their leader, unless you want to swing against their units card to remove their marker. You want to swing against their battle card so that you can do a little bit of bot control. What you don't want to do is you don't want to swing against their leader, because their leader is gonna go down to 4. If they don't have self-awaken, they are gonna be in deep trouble when this card comes out. You know why? This card is critical successor for 3 energy. When this card is played, you choose cards in your opponent's life and place them in their drop area until they have 4 life left. So they don't get, they immediately from 8, they crit themselves to 4. And this guy swings at 30k and you draw a card and taps 2 of your opponent's card. Not battle card, not leader card, any card. So you can tap their units card or their energy. So if they have 2 energy, you can tap it down. When this card swings, they have to deal with 30k crit. They already crit down to 4 and you get to draw a card. This card is so good. So turn 3, they are going to go down to 4 life, and then they have to deal with 30k crit. Hopefully they go up to 3 lives. Alright, so what is the game ender here? Super 17 can be a game ender, but it gets a little bit grindy. So if it survives 1 turn, swing 30k, it's really hard to combo against. Over, anyways, swing again, draw a card, tap 2 of your opponent's energy down, tap 4, and go for Cell Unthinkable Perfection. This combo works, it works. It won me games before. So triple strike successor for 4 energy. If your leader card is an Android card, when you play this card with successor, your opponent reviews their hand, pick 3 battle card, put it into drop area, choose their leader card. They cannot activate non-keyword skill for the duration of the turn. Swing with 30k triple strike. You should be winning the game by then because you have seen their battle cards. You have seen their cards anyways. Yeah. And if they are being, one of this issue that we have here is that they are not sticky because they don't have barrier. There is opportunity for your opponents to pop them, and if your opponents pop them, you are going to be facing Cell Revolting Regenerator, because when one of this when an Android card with energy 7 or more, or other than him himself, is being removed from the battle area by an opponent's skill, you may play this card from your hands. If you play a card, you cannot play him for the duration of the turn. And when you play this card, you get to choose one of your opponent's battle card with energy 5 or less and KO it. So it is a mini charismatic villain when one of your androids 9-drop it's being taken out. Why are we playing this card? Because it's just to make it be a little bit sticky. You want to get up to the 9 so that you can sell on top, successor on top, right? So this is just a 9-drop that you can successor on top regardless of what happened. Alright, so if anything all else fails, we have a failsafe, which is the leader's activate main. Tap 1, bring this android 15 onto your board, you get a 3 cost. Tap 2, play a android 14 and 15, and hopefully with some luck, maybe you are able to find android 13. This is how you get your 9, just like that. But I have to reiterate, I've never done this before. It is theorycraft in my head. That's why I include some of this card, because usually when you do a deck, you do want to have a exit, right? So when all else fails, this is the failsafe mechanics that kicks in, and all these cards are good for the main mechanics anyways, so that is why I include all these cards, right? Never done this before. I lose. I've never managed to pull this off ever, but theoretically it can be done. Haha. Alright, so this is the deck profile. There is no Cell Xeno here, but I encourage you to play this. I just forgot it to put it into my deck. How can I forget about Cell Xeno? I even put it in the background. Alright, so basically this is the deck itself. We are going to be playing Demigra. It's Great Ape. It's really good for your arrival, so you can do this with one of your green cards. You can Android 18, Great Ape, and you can also do arrival, because now you have green and yellow for your arrival. Alright, and tap 2 so that you can draw more cards in your hands if you want to. It is a good comeback mechanics and get more cards in your hands. Always a very good idea. And whenever you use Android 17 to pop some to do a negate, he is a 1-drop on the field that helps you with your successor. Why? Because you can 1-drop and then you can successor 2 power couple or Android 13 and power couple up, then you get your 9 for your successor. And whenever you get to choose an Android and put it into your drop area, always find that 15 so that your leader can do the tap 1 and bring him out when you need to. Alright, so thin out your deck. It's always a good idea too. Yep. So if your opponent doesn't swing at you, don't care, because you get the more powerful such abilities anyways. Yep. Okay, so basically this is the deck profile. I hope you like it. Like I said, this is a fun deck, but yeah, so we are all here to have fun, ain't it? You're never gonna be topping. I don't think so, unless you're a really good player. If you manage to do it, let me know. I would be so proud of myself. Let me be proud of myself for once in my life. Hey guys, stay safe and see you guys after, not after a short intro, in the next video. Alright? Ciao, bye.